23 kuyena page 46.
Line 16, Mr. Mulder testified as follows, and according to this, it is the employment record for Driefontein Gold Mine, employed as a laborer from 18th of April 2009.
Ukuthi ngokufakazi bakhe ke umnumzana uMulder wafakaza ngalendlela ke wathi ke ngokwalokhu uyirecord lakhe ke lasemsebenzini eDriefontein Gold Mine la ayesebenza khona ke suka ngaye ngazo i-18 April 2009.
Then the next page is page 8 of 14 is the employment history information.
Bese kuthi ke page 8 kuse yona ke information nemininingwane ke mala nomlando wokusebenza.
Then page 11 of 14 is leave of absence history information.
Lana ke ukhulunywa ngayo ke i-leave noma ungabi khona ke emsebenzini kule i-page 11.
It shows under the category unpaid leave 27 October 2014 to 31 October 2014.
Lana ke iyakhombisa ke ukuthi ke wawukwi-leave noma ke ungekho emsebenzini engaholelwa noma ke engakhokhelwa ukusuka ngazo i-27 October 2014 kwayofika ke nge-31 October 2014.
Yesterday we referred you to the evidence of Mr. Mulder, which appears on page 53 of the proceedings of 10 October 2023.
Izoloke sikhombise ubufakazi bakhe noma sikutshelile ngobufakazi bakhe umnumzana uMulder bange-10 zika-October 2023 kuyena page 53.
Line 12, it says, Mr. Mulder, I actually pulled the personal file of Mr. Ntanzi, and I felt it was imperative for me to notify and to state for the record that there was leave of absence notification submitted for Mr. Ntanzi for the period 27 October 2014 to 31 October 2014.
Uthi ke lana kubufakazi bakhe ke umnumzana uMulder ngaye ke ngayokhipha ke ifayela lakhe umnumzana uNtanzi futhi ke ngakubona ke kusemqoka ukuthi ke ngazise noma ke ngikusho ke kwi-record ukuthi ke kwakune leave noma ke ungabi khona emsebenzini noma ke isicelo esafakwa ke sifakela yena umnumzana uNtanzi ukusuka ke nge-27 October 2014 kuyofika nge-31 October 2014.
Then there's also under category annual leave 25 July 2014 to 28 August 2014.
Nalana ke khona futhi ke ngaphansi kwayo i-leave yakho ukusuka nge-25 July 2014 kuyofika ke nge-28 August 2014.
Which we have referred to yesterday, but we'll also deal with today.
Esikhulumele ngako ke izolo kodwa ke nanamuhla ke sizokhuluma futhi ngako.
Then there's page 12 of 14. It says leave history. It says leave type unpaid leave. Start date 27 October.
So uqala ke nge-27 October 2014 yogcina ke nge-31 October 2014.
Yesterday we referred to the record on page 57 on the 10th of October 2023. The evidence of Mr. Mulder where counsel, Mr. Ramusipeli, said the following, say, if I may refer you to annual leave application form that you have referred to, I'm reading from line 10, in your evidence in chief, which will be at page 13. Now, if you look at page 13, that is the next page,
Ngobuka lana ke le page elandelayo, page 13.
leave history, you'll see that that is unrelated to the unpaid leave that Mr. Mulder testified about.
Uzobona ukuthi lokho ke akuhlangeneke nalamalanga umnumzana uMulder bethi ebethula ubufakazi ngawo ethi ke kwakuamalanga owawungeke uwakhokhelwe.
Because your counsel said accused 2 applied for that leave way back on 14 July 2014, referring to the leave that appears on page 13.
Lana ke ummeli wakho wabuza yena ke umnumzana uMulder noma esho kumnumzana uMulder ukuthi ke umsolo wesibili wasifaka ke isicelo salawo malanga ukuthi angabi khona umsebenzini. Uma esifaka isicelo wasifaka kunge 14 July 2014 ekhuluma ke ngayo lena i-leave ke ela ku page 13.
Then Mr. Mulder corrects counsel, Mr. Ramusipi, at line 17, still on the 10th of October 2023, line 57. Mr. Mulder, your lordship, I cannot see anything to that effect on this form. And he says if the defense can just.
Lana ke umnumzana uMulder ku line 17 ke ulungisa ke inkulumo leyo kaMmeli ethi ngosenkantolo akukho engikubonayo ke o mayelana ke naloko ummeli akushoyo uma ngabe ummeli anga kodwa ke
We'll revert to this point, but if you can just page over the proceedings.
58.
Yes, page 58. Mr. Mulder at line 4, Mr. Mulder says, Your Lordship, I just want you to just maybe, for the record, just to clarify.
Lana ke umnumzana uMulder ku page 58 uthi inkosi enkantolo ngiyafisa nje ukuthi ke mhlambe ngichaze.
Then Mr. Mulder says, the record that I testified to was number 12 in the pack.
Bese umuntu olandelayo umnumzana uMulder athi irekhodi engebe ngethula ubufakazi ngalo beku number 12.
So we can now see here on page 12 that is the unpaid leave.
Siyabona ke manje lana kuyena ke upage 12 uyibona ke lamalanga lana owawungawakhokhelwanga.
With the start date of 27 October 2014 end date 31 October 2014, it says number of days 5.
Amalanga ke ukusuka nge-27 October 2014 kufika ke nge-31 October 2014 amalanga amahlanu.
And it says status leave approved.
Basho ke uma kusho ke i-leave leyo ukuthi ke i-leave eyavunyelwa ke khona emsebenzini.
And it says status completed.
Ukuthi ke iyaqedwa futhi noma yayiqediwe.
Kanti phambi kwekhodi ngalesi sikhathi kuthiwa mina angaziwe emsebenzini kutsheniwe ikhodi kwakuphuma kuphi lo?
When it was said in court or mentioned in court that my whereabouts were unknown, where did that come from?
Yes. But we have traversed that yesterday that Mr. Mulder testified that there's only notification of absence for those periods, 27 to 31 October 2014.
Kodwa-ke bese sikhulumileke lokho ukuthi umnumzana uMelda uma ngabe ethula ubufakazi-ke amalanga akhulume ngawo yena iwona la nge-27 October 2014 kuyofika nge-31 October 2014.
And
Nkosenkantolo la masingathi nje ngithi ukubuyela emuva kancane singajiki inkulumo futhi phambi kwekhotho.
If we were to go back a bit, my lord, and we also did not change what was said before this court,
Mangikhumbula kahle Nkosenkantolo nalapha ngenza ibhayili. After istatement sikaGenida sibhaliwe ukuthi mina angaziwe ukuthi nguphi emsebenzini.
if I remember well, my lord, when I applied for bail, and also in Geninda's sworn affidavit, it was noted there that my whereabouts were unknown at work.
Ingakho nje ngibuza phambi kwekhotho ukuthi kwakuphuma ukuthi mina emsebenzini angaziwe ngoba ukuba ngangilovele 5 days emsebenzini ngaziwe ngangizoxoshwa.
So hence I'm asking my lord as to where does this information come from that my whereabouts were unknown at work? Because if I had stayed away from work for these 5 days, I would have been fired.
Manje la phambi kwekhotho umshushisi yena usetshene ikhotho futhi ukuthi ngangi-applyile ngangicelile mina kodwa kuqala wayethemla ngangingaziwe ukuthi nguphi. Manje lapho lezi zinto ezingiphazamisayo ngokuthi kahle kahle kuqala ukhuluma ukuthi ngangingaziwe manje useyavuma manje ngangicelile.
But now from what is being read here, it says status leave approved. So now it indicates that I had applied and then it was then approved. But initially it was said that my whereabouts were unknown. That is what is confusing me
Ngezitha yena ayitshene ikhotho.
about the things that you told the court.
yes, Mr. Ntanzi, we indicated to you yesterday that you comment on the evidence and not to me as a person.
Izolo ke ngishilo kuwena umnumzana uNtanzi ukuthi uma ngabe ukhuluma noma uma ngabe uphendule ubufakazi ungaphenduli mina uphendule mina nanjengomuntu kodwa phendula ubufakazi.
Nkosenkantolo ngiphendule yena ngiphendula inkulumo lena eyabheka phambi kwenkosi ngiphendule yena ngiphendula inkulumo lena eyabheka phambi kwenkosi enkantolo ukuthi mina angaziwa emsebenzini ukuthi ngangikuphi.
My lord, I am not answering or responding to the state as a person, but I'm referring to that which was said in court that my whereabouts were unknown.
Akusimile ngasukuma lapha ngatshena ikhotho ukuthi emsebenzini ngangingazi ukuthi nguphi. Nguye umshushisi otshena ikhotho ukuthi ngangingazi ukuthi nguphi. Kodwa namhlanje useyafunda futhi khona iphepha la uthi mina ngangivunyelwe ukuhamba. Ngangifaka isicelo.
It was not me, my lord, who stood up from that accused dock and told the court that my whereabouts were unknown. It is the state that addressed or informed the court about that. But today now the document indicates, or it's being read, it is the state that reads from the document that status leave approved.
Ingakho phambi kwekhotho ngibuza ukuthi kwaqhamuka babekuthathaphi lokho.
Hence I am asking the court, my lord, where did that information come from?
Counsel indicates that they wish to say something.
My lord, this document that we are currently busy with, as we are given these documents this morning, because I'm now answering to the question that they were disclosed to us. These are new documents. The document that we have previously that Mr. Mulder testified about do not have some of the information that is contained here. And now we are being referred to page 13 of 14 and page 14 of 14. Unfortunately, the documents that we've been finished with do not have page 12 and do not have page 14. So these are supplementary documents. These are not original documents that Mr. Mulder testified on. Yes, Mr.
We have just referred to the record where counsel refers to page 13. And Mr. Mulder then says, no, I've testified about the information on page 12 and not on page 13.
As the court proceeds, my lord, from the documents that were provided, it starts like this. The page that I confronted Mr. Mulder on and that I made a mistake to say Mr. Ntanzi applied for leave long time ago on the 14/07/2014. It's an annual leave form. He was commenting on this form, not on a form like this. These are separate documents entirely.
Well, the annual leave, my lord, is also part of the bundle. It's on the second page that Mr. Mulder was commenting on. But
My learned colleague do not understand my quarrel with him. My quarrel is that on the supplementary affidavit, documents that we received today, they are missing page 12 and 14. Therefore, I cannot follow the page 12 that he refers to. That's my only quarrel.
oh, I'm sorry. We will finish them. I'm sorry, Council. We will finish them with those missing pages. I don't know if, as it's 11:14, maybe we can take the short adjournment